What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am your boy, the Dazman, and in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at one of the new add-ons that have been released in the Minecraft marketplace this week, and we're going to be unboxing it and doing an add-on reveal to show what's inside the pack. Now, if you enjoyed today's video, please do leave a like on the video. Drop a comment down below with your opinions, your feedbacks, your clarifications, or just any information you may have on the add-on being featured today or on the video in general. And if you're new to the channel, please do hit the subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. Now remember, we're not going to be looking at gameplay as such. It's more unboxing the pack to see what you get inside of it. Does it work fundamentally? Is it worth the money that you're paying before you actually pay the money? With that being said, let's find out what add-on we're revealing today. The add-on we're revealing in today's video is the Lucky Blocks add-on by 5 Frame Studios. It's currently unrated because it's only been out for about an hour, and it currently costs 830 mine tokens, which is the equivalent of £3.99 in my local currency. It says, feeling lucky? Add Lucky Blocks to any world. Upgradable Lucky Blocks, compatible with any add-on. This add-on adds 20 new Lucky Blocks. And before we get into this add-on reveal, let me do full disclosure. 5 Frame Studios did offer me early access to a realm to get to play this add-on. Unfortunately, I was unable to make it work with both my current setup and my time constraints for videos. So I'm here, I'm going to be paying for this add-on with my own money. And I don't mind it because I like to make sure that creators get paid for what they make. So it's not a problem, but I just wanted to put that out there. It was offered to me. I'm not utilizing that. Today's reveal will be my own opinions. There is no skewed information or anything added from the creators to make it seem better or worse than it is. So with that being said, let's get this add-on revealed. Alright, so we're in a brand new creative world for the Lucky Blocks add-on by 5 Frame Studios, and we're going to be having a look at what you get in this world. As you can see, we're already getting Lucky Blocks spawning on the surface as well, so it's a good frequency. We're going to start, as we always do, by checking out the guidebook. Now this could take a little while, so if you want to jump ahead, please do consider jumping ahead. There is quite a lot here. I'm not going to read every page, but we will glance at some stuff. So we'll start with the introduction then. It says, welcome to Lucky Blocks by 5 Frame Studios. Lucky Blocks will periodically generate around you. Different Lucky Blocks might appear based on what biome you are in and how many Lucky Blocks you have unlocked. To unlock a specific Lucky Block type, find it in the Lucky Block Guidebook. Rewards from Lucky Blocks range from custom animals, monkeys, capybaras and more, to custom bosses such as the Lucky Block Mimic. Read more about the bosses in the Boss Lucky Block page. Have fun. So there's a ton of stuff here, and that's the immediate thing that I've seen when laying out the blocks. There are furnitures, foods, animals, bosses, weapons, armors. It is a massive amount of content here, and it's going to be interesting to see how it all meshes together and isn't just a mishmash of stuff. But I digress. Let us continue. So they have got a support page here as well, where you can go to their website or you can go to their Discord and get some support from them if you need it. And then there's information to look at things like the Lucky Amulets. So the Lucky Amulet will need to be crafted first to craft any other amulets. Now the amulets are used to kind of unlock certain tiers of Lucky Blocks. It's really weird how it has kind of presented it in the book because we're jumping ahead a little bit here, but the whole add-on is progression based, and it's progression based in a number of different ways. So a few of the Lucky Blocks don't actually unlock until you've played the game for a certain period of time. There's one Lucky Block, for instance, like the classic Lucky Block, which you have to play for 30 minutes before this block begins to spawn in your world. Another one is the Animal Lucky Block. This you have to play for 60 minutes before it starts to spawn. So those are time-based progression. You have to be in the world. But then there are other Lucky Blocks, like I believe the Boss Lucky Block maybe. No, that needs a totem. You need an amulet, sorry, not a totem. You need to get an amulet crafted to get that. So you need amulets to spawn in some of these lucky blocks. They don't spawn until you make the amulets. There are a few dimension based, like the Never and the End, which only become unlocked once you make it to the Never or the End. Then there was one, I think it was the food one. Yes, this is objective is the word I'm looking for. This is objective based. So you need to do certain things such as plant a seed, create or find bread, and kill a cow. Once you've done that, you'll be able to unlock it. And then there are different levels to it, and you unlock different levels. So there's tons of different progressions. You've got time based, dimension based, and objective based ways to unlock the blocks, as that zombie over there wants to die. But there are a ton of different lucky blocks in this. So we've got classic, animal, boss, end, explosion, food, furniture, magic, mystery mob, nature, never, ocean, potion, redstone, trap, vehicle, weaponry, and weather lucky block. There are a absolute metric ton of them, and we're going to look at all of them. But let's start by having a look at what weapons and armors we get in this add-on. And we start at the very beginning with the lucky block armor. So if we put these on really quickly, we can see how these look. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm wearing them. It fits quite well. We get the conduit power when we have this on as well, which is a very weird power to get, but it's good to know that these armors are powered. So you get full set bonuses. This receives a random good effect every 2 minutes. So it's not locked to the conduit. It can be any good effect. So that's quite a nice thing. We've then got a number of different armors here, all with their own different sets. I don't want to spoil it too much. I just want to show you what they get. But they do have full set armor bonuses. So if we just have a look here, there's a few that look really, really nice. Like I really like the shape of this one. This one is the Bone Dragon chestplate. And you get friendly skeletons summoned that attack nearby enemies. And then continuing to move along, we've got this colorful one here, which is the coral chest plate. So coral armor set, which gives you weather breathing. We get the diamond plated chest plate, which gives you resistance 3 and slowness 2. So as you can see, there are a ton of different effects that you get for full set armors. There's a fox one here. There's this one, which kind of looks nice. They are a little bit blurry. They are a little bit pixely, but they are very varied. And some of them just look really cool. I love the shape of this as well. What is this one? This is the Lucky Block Golem chestplate, which gives you resistance 1 and crouch to summon a golem to fight for you. Let's put this full set on. I want to see how this looks. So if we go if we put on this and see how this looks, I look kind of beastie, but my beard sticks out from it, which is a little bit clanky. We get resistance effect, and then if I crouch, oh, wow. Okay, we get an ally lucky block golem who does not want me to see his face, apparently. Oh, he is a big Donny there as well. Okay, I mean, I wasn't expecting to see him just now. But we've got custom mobs as well. And look at that. Even more lucky blocks just spawning around at random. I didn't place these. These are just spawning at random. So if we carry on looking at the armors here, just get to see some of the designs. We get a golem in front of us as well to stand in the way. Can you get out of the way, mate? Please. Probably shouldn't have done that. But yeah, we can see all of the different armors. Never work with mobs, honestly. There's one here that's got like a witch's hat. This is the witch armor. And it applies 3 random negative potion effects to nearby enemies. So it doesn't just affect you. There's a ton of stuff here. And then we've got this one over here as well as like a wolf one, maybe. Yeah, wolf chest plate. And this gives you 3 wolves to fight for you. So I'm not going to try that one. But you know what that's like. Let me get rid of this guy and we'll carry on looking at the weapons. And with him gone, actually, before we look at the weapons, I just want to grab a random armor piece. So we've got the storm chest plate. Can this be enchanted? It can. So not only do they have their own full set bonus, you can add enchantment to each one. And if you put it on, it does glow as well. So that's very good. I like that. You're not just locked to whatever it is they tell you you have to have, which is just awesome in my opinion. Nice freedom to carry on playing. So get rid of that. Now, with the weapons. So you get a wrench to begin with. Let's just try and have a look at this. So the wrench is used for furnitures and moving furnitures around, which we'll see in a little bit. Then you've got Lucky Blocks weapons. There's the hoe. There's a shovel. You get a Lucky Block axe, a Lucky Block pickaxe. I don't really like how they look, but they're kind of on brand. You got a Lucky Block sword there. And then there is also a weapon called the sledgehammer. Now the sledgehammer can be found inside certain Lucky Blocks, as can the wrench as well. And this lets you break a Lucky Block and move it around or save it for later. So you don't just have to open a Lucky Block where you find it once you have a sledgehammer, but you have to find the Lucky Block that gives you these. And it does tell you in the book, I won't spoil it, but you will get to experience that yourself. So those are the Lucky Blocks weapons. Those are all the different armors, but it's not the only weapons. You see over here, we have a ton, an absolute ton of different armors and weapons even. Animated, shaped, colorful. It's absolutely crazy. We've got a coral trident, for instance. We've got a diamond katana. We've got a fanged blade. We've got a golden katana. Then there is also an iron katana. There's this big animated guy right here that you hold in your hand. He's a magma battle axe. So that's cool. So many stuff here just to look at. There's a netherite katana. So you've got all different types of katanas. We've got a storm staff, which actually does have something that you can do with it. You can press it. It doesn't seem to do anything when I'm pressing it, but it's got an effect. So that means there are some capabilities going on here. We've got an undying shield. No effect on that, but when you crouch holding it, you get regeneration. So that's cool. So a lot of them have their own enchantments. A lot of them are going to make you feel quite OP. There's a lucky sword, or is that an unlucky sword? Sorry. May inflict a negative effect on any entity or summon hostile mobs. So yeah, you're going to have tons of fun playing this. Feeling OP, but also feeling like the weapons are against you as well. Then we've got a crossbow here. A witch hunter crossbow. You need arrows to use this. Nice little effect there to let us know. And then this big old guy right here. A Zephyr's blade. Look at how huge that is. I definitely pronounced that wrong. And this says, thrust this weapon to propel a wind charge at your foe. There you go. So that's an L2 or a left click, right click, whatever click it is on a mouse, I don't know, but it's L2 and you can just fire a wind charm or a wind charge, sorry, at people. But tons and tons of weapons there as well. And one more thing we can do, go around here. Let's put it on the anvil. Let's go to the Zephyr's blade. We're going to try and put unbreaking on it. It cannot be enchanted. To see if another weapon can. Then is it all weapons or just specific ones? We'll take the unlucky blade and we'll take the storm staff and give me one of these swords over here as well. So we've got the katanas, the staff and the unlucky blade. We'll start with the katana. So the katana can be enchanted. So not all items can be enchanted. That's good to know. Storm staff cannot be enchanted. Or if it can, it can't be enchanted with Unbreaking 3, which I thought was a safe enchantment to try. The unlucky sword can be. Okay, so it's not simply just anything that's animated. There's some that can and some that can't. So just bear that in mind. But now I did say that there was a ton of stuff in this add-on and I meant it because we've seen not only the armors and the weapons, but now we get to see the weapons, not the weapons, the vehicles, the foods, the amulets, the mobs, the lucky blocks themselves. There's just a ton of stuff. So we'll start at the top here and we're just going to look at most of these. I'm not going to look at the foods in terms of eating them and stuff like that. Just going to show you them. But there's a ton of different amulets at the top here that will help you unlock certain level of lucky blocks. We have got mobs, but we'll get back to those in a second. There are furnitures, and I do believe, thank you by the way to Blondie and Chip for letting me know that I can pick block on an item frame. That makes things a lot easier. I do believe these are entities because it says spawn an armchair. Now I believe that's a way of knowing that they are. Once you've spawned it, good luck trying to break it, because I have no idea. That's going to turn a few people off. I cannot lie. We've also got a coffee table. We've also got a desk and a horse statue. So there's the horse statue. There's the desk. And there's the coffee table. But once you've placed it, I have no idea how you break it. It's not easy to break, so just bear that in mind. I want that glove back, thank you. We're going to get to those in a bit as well. Next up then, we're going to have some more furnitures on here. There are a ton of food as you go through, a ton of food that you get from a food lucky block. There's vehicles as well, so more furnitures. We've got cars. I keep doing that wrong. So we've got spawn an expensive car. There we go. And I did test this out earlier. So you press L2 on the door and the door's open. Then you go up to it, you press L2 to get inside. Then you press L2 on the door and now you can drive. Which I thought was quite cool. But it's very weird. I don't like cars in Minecraft the same way I don't like guns. It's just not for me. I don't actually know how. There we go. That's how you get out. So you have to dismount to get out. But I'm not the biggest fan of cars. I don't think they're great. I think they're a little bit boring. I don't think they work. I just think they're a reskinned horse. But you get a whole ton of furnitures and vehicles here. And then even more food. And there's just literally loads. Literally loads. And then that'll lead us into the lucky blocks. But before we do that, as we're jumping around, let's just have a look. First of all, we've got a golem fist. This is a little item on here. You can press L2 with it and it will do a punch effect. I don't know, does that break anything? No. Can we go into survival and see how that is? No, so it doesn't break blocks with it. You can obviously punch, and it actually does quite well when you're punching it, to be honest. Maybe, let me, hang on a second. Yeah, so that's without the glove. That is with the glove. So the glove can be used as a mining tool. Okay. And then we've got a lucky block finder, which I don't believe I spoke about. This can also be found in lucky blocks, and it will tell you where a lucky block is in a 50 by 50 range and gives you a nice menu here. So if you get tired of looking, you can see, right, I've got an explosion lucky block at this coordinate, boss lucky block at this coordinate. Just tons of stuff to make it easier to play. And then there's a forbidden spellbook, which is another weapon. And apparently when you crouch, what does it say? So you interact to launch a projectile, and if you sneak and interact, it switches modes, which gives you a different one. So if I stand up and fire that, honestly, nothing happens. Do that to change. Oh, here we go. So snowball was selected. Let's fire a fireball. How about that? Nice animation effect, though. I like that. Turn on the sneak. You need fire charge to use this. Okay, that doesn't help me then. I'm trying to make sure you work, mate. All. What about that? Oh, you need a projectile item to throw it. Clunky. Clunky, in all honesty. We can go and have a look at the mobs that are added. So we get a capybara, a cheetah, a desert tortoise, I can't speak today, a flamingo, a monkey, a toucan, a lucky block golem, which we've already seen, and then a lucky block mimic, which is the boss. So we've got the capybara. Cute little guy. Variation on them as well. I'm not sure why that guy's wearing a bee outfit, but mob variation's awesome. We then get a cheetah. How you doing? Oh, he's a bit of a derp. Doesn't look like any variation here. That's a shame. Desert tortoise, to prove that I can say it. Oh, that was cute how they both popped out. But again, no variation. Flamingo. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. That feels the most Minecrafty in how it's designed, I think. A monkey. What's happening, little guy? How you doing? What, not one of them gets a hat? Come on. Okay. We started very strong with capybaras then, with variation. Next up, we've got the toucan. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, no variation there either. And then last but not least, because we've seen the golem already, we've got the Lucky Block Mimic Boss, which gives you a boss bar, animated. It looks like he's hungry. We're going to go into survival. Oh, okay. He's firing at me. How you doing, buddy? Coming in. Oh, he doesn't look like he's interested in me at all. Thank you. He is firing at me, though, so I suppose he's not charging. Coming in, mate. Just kind of firing. All right. I mean, he's not the most lethal in the world. A little bit of a disappointment there, really. But he looks cool. I like how he looks. That's not too bad. And then that just kind of leaves us with the lucky blocks. So what I think we can do here is we're going to just take a ton of them. And we're going to open them up. I took a stone, which I didn't mean to take. Thank you. And we're going to see what happens when you pop them open. So we're going to start with the animal lucky block. Now, if I break it in creative, you can't. Okay. Let's go into survival. You have no interest in breaking for me. Why are you not breaking for me? Let's go and get a pickaxe. Got myself a netherite pickaxe into survival. Oh, you press L2. Hang on. Interact with it. There we go. Interact with it like 500 times. What are you? Oh, wow. There are things in the lucky block that don't even have a pick block. Just like a gigantic bunny. Yeah, you can't pick him. Okay, we're going to have to open a few of these. All right, so next up then, we've got the boss lucky block. What do we have here? Interact on it. In fact, put me in creative so I don't die. Interact a few times. There's the lucky block mimic. Now, is there more than one? Oh, I just got given... Oh, no, never mind. So I got myself another animal because I just want to see, is there anything else? I'm going to spam 3 interacts on him. All right, so that one gives us bats. Okay. Then we got another boss. So let's do this. Pop it open. It spawns a wither? Oh, wow. Oh, no, no, no. He's going to wreck my thing. Okay. Fair enough. Let's run away. Okay. So that spawns any boss, I think. We've got a classic lucky block next. So we're going to just spam that. Just so you got to interact with it 3 times. And we get a common anvils. Okay. Nice animations, though. The end lucky block. Gave us ender pearls, which we wouldn't need at that point. Okay. I need that explosive one back, please. Thank you. Now, does this give explosives or does it explode? About to find out. It explodes. Okay. Common is a TNT explosion. And obviously, I'm guessing there are common and rare things that you can get, legendary stuff. But we're just seeing the animations here. That gave us hunger effect. Gonna throw down a food one now and do that again. That gave us stew. Okay. And then potion lucky block. And that gave us lucky potions. Okay. Oh, we got 4. So we got potion of strength, potion of invincibility, harming and healing. Okay. What next do we have? All right. So next up, we get the starter lucky block that we can look at. So it should give us some good stuff for a starter. I didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. That gave us dirt. I don't need dirt. Thank you. We've got a diamond weaponry lucky blocks. So we're not doing these in any order. But you can see, look, we get weapons from that one. It's quite self-explanatory. It's just nice animations, really. There's a food lucky block there. A diamond, which gave us squash and blueberries. Quite a lot, in fairness. Okay. Then there's just a standard food one here. Which, didn't we do that already? Don't know. So many. Tons of food there as well. Okay. Let's throw these away. Now there's a furniture one. That's given us the wrench, the sledgehammer, and what is that? A couch, which we're going to put down there like that. So more entities, I believe. It's up to you if you guys like the entities or not. I don't need anything that creates lag. Can you go away? Thank you. Next up, then we've got the horse lucky block. Oh, okay, so I was able to spawn those together. Oh, so there's a horse lucky block, but it's not actually, because it says horse update coming soon. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. You've released a lucky block which doesn't have anything yet. It's waiting for an update. I don't like that at all. I'm so sorry. I do not like that at all. So that's the horse one. We've got a magic lucky block gold. I don't want that. Thank you. It's very clunky with the entities. Very clunky. That gives you an enchanted book. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm kind of going off this a little bit. It's a bit too clunky, even in creative. I'm sorry. We get a villager exclusive enchanted book. What's that? Mending. Okay, cool. So you just give me mending there. So we'll try and rush through these. So magic, I'm not too fussed about. We've already seen a few of these. Level 2 enchanted books. Okay. Mystery mob. Don't spawn the Ender Dragon. Damn. Okay. Big wandering trader. Nothing new in terms of his trades, though. Okay. So it's just kind of a gimmick. All right. Nature lucky block. Now I'm interested in this one because apparently this gives you builds. So you get a little jungle tree. Okay, now this one is interesting because you get different builds on it. So this is where you would use the sledgehammer to break down the lucky block. And then take it to different places. Get a bamboo and melons. I like the nature lucky block. That's the one I like the most. Next up, there's a potion lucky block again. This time a diamond tier one, which gives us negative effects. That's great. Thank you very much. How long is that going to go for? Nausea for 5 seconds and raid omen. Fair enough. There's a lucky block for the trap. That's given us an arrow barrage. Okay. And we get some weaponry, which I've spawned underneath. Open it up. That's given us an enchanted axe, sorry, with efficiency 2. Then the weather one. Let me do this diamond magic one first. Thank you. Level 4 enchanted books. And then last but not least, the weather one. We're going to turn that on. Open that a few times. Clear weather. That's what you wanted, isn't it? When it's clear weather, you want more clear weather. I'm not going to lie to you guys. My honest opinion is this is a very clunky add-on. You get a ton of content, and that's great, right? You do get a ton of content. Unfortunately, there's a lot of entities which will cause lag. I'm sure to play it with the gameplay is a lot more interesting because you find in the blocks at random, you're unlocking things. I like the progression-based nature of it, both or all of the timed, the objectives, and the dimensions. I liked all of that, different ways to unlock the blocks. It just feels very clunky. Some things don't work. I'm not a fan of the vehicles at all. I hate vehicles in Minecraft. They just don't interest me at all. So that was really annoying. And like I said, the entities bug me. But there's a ton of armors, a ton of weapons, and just a ton of gameplay opportunities here. 830 mine tokens, not the most expensive thing in the world either, but you guys get to use this video to see what you get inside it. It's up to you whether or not you feel like it's worth the money, not for me to tell you at all. I hope there's enough here for you to enjoy. I know this video felt a little bit clunky. I'm still trying to work out a way to get add-on reveals more formatted. I think we're there for the texture pack reviews. They're perfectly formatted. We see all the stuff. They're going well. Add-on reveals feel a little bit more clunky and I'm still working on it, but I hope you was able to enjoy it. Please do leave a like on the video if you was. If you want to comment on the audio, let me know. It is a brand new microphone and I'm really happy with it, so I hope it's shining in today's video. And if you're new to the channel, please do hit the subscribe button. We put out content 5, maybe even 6 times a week at times. I'd honestly love the support. We're on the road to 6,000 subscribers, so I'd greatly appreciate it. Yeah, what more can I say, really? Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking through with me. Thank you for the support. I really, really do appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!